Morning radio will not be the same. Today is Dave Lee's final show. After 32 years, Dave Lee heading into retirement from WCCO Radio. His morning show, of course, he's well known for that. Also done so much sports play-by-play, but he's also been a tireless fundraiser for the community. You'll still hear him covering the state high school boys and girls basketball tournaments, but Dave has been a part of our show for many, many years as well, and we wish him the best.
We certainly do.
Today, WCCO radio icon Dave Lee retired, and he got a surprise after his last show. There was a surprise parade outside Lee's house this morning. People decorated their cars and made signs to wish him well as he hangs up his broadcasting hat. Lee worked at WCCO Radio for 32 years. Morning radio in Minnesota just won't be the same. Governor Tim Walz even declared today Dave Lee Day in Minnesota.
Congratulations to Dave Lee.
The legendary radio host retired this morning after 32 years at WCCO-AM. Governor Tim Walz proclaimed it Dave Lee Day in Minnesota. Shortly after signing off this morning, friends, family, and co-workers surprised Dave with a parade at his home in Apple Valley. Photojournalist Brad Early takes us there.
Initially, I said when I was going to retire, I'd like to do it the last day I was on, the last hour. I think that's probably how it should have been handled, and I was told, no, that's not how you're going to do it. And this has been overwhelming would be an understatement, but really cool, really nice.
Yeah, I've been listening to Dave. I worked with Dave when he was on our TV show, on the morning show for years. Dave is very down to earth, and he is the definition of Minnesotan. He's just caring and a great broadcaster, very easy to listen to, and cares about everybody.
You're retiring at such a young age. Does that make you smarter than Sid?
I'm really hurt you'd even ask that question. Absolutely, it makes me smarter than Sid. Yeah, he was. Isn't that something? If I had done his career, I'd have, another 34 or 5 years to go.
We're gonna miss you! Bye.
Mike Max cry today.
Oh.
I did. I owe him for all those years he used to get me with Sid, so that was on purpose. Yeah, I got Maxie. Got him good, I think. And then to finish off with Maxie tearing up, a man's man, getting him to cry. Doesn't get much better than that.
And here's a crybaby now joining me.
You got choked up?
Man. There's been so much this year, and then he mentioned Sid, who we lost, and Tom Hanneman we lost, and then Dave retiring after this distinguished, unbelievable career, and to be able to share it with him, it's just been phenomenal. There's some great pictures with Sid at the State Fair. We had more fun doing the morning show out there and doing the Minnesota Hospital that Dave used to write and produce the whole thing. And Sid would come out every year. Sid would screw it up. The crowd would laugh and go crazy. Dave and I would laugh and go crazy. But he was just a class, as you know. He's a class act every day, all day.
Such a good guy.
Carried us every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and he did so much for the community, too.
Oh, yeah, he gave a $50,000 check one of the sponsors wrote out on his behalf today for one of the charities they work for, the Masonic Children's Hospital over there. And it's ongoing for he and his wife, Julie, and they've got 3 wonderful children with great personalities as well. And so I'm glad that I'll still get to spend time with him, but boy, I'm doing the 740 and 840 sports has been just a thrill for me to be around him.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day. That's great.
Yeah. Everyone's going to miss him for sure, Mike.
Yeah, for sure. And he'll be around, but it'll just be different.
Thank you, WCCO, for calling me and letting me get past the 2-month probationary period. I did it. God bless you, and I hope you keep tuning in every morning.
Well, 8th row WCCO-AM's Dave Lee signed off from the Good Neighbor for good this morning. He has been a familiar voice to so many for the past 32 years.
Dave Lee says he plans to spend more time with his wife, Julie, their 3 kids, 5 grandchildren. Governor Walz joined him in studio for one last interview this morning and declared today Dave Lee Day in Minnesota. Certainly a very familiar face, one that has been around for a long time. I know a lot of people drive to work listening to Dave Lee in the morning. I actually think that he's done such a nice job in the basketball tournaments and all the high school tournaments that he's done play-by-play as well. I mean, he's very versatile and he will be missed by a lot of people. So congratulations, Dave. Happy retirement. We wish you nothing but the best. What a beautiful weekend to start your retirement.
Absolutely. Good timing,
Couldn't
Dave.
pick it any better than that.